What is up, guys? Donut97 here, bringing you a brand new Halo MCC challenge guide. Today we're taking a look at the seasonal challenge Degrees of Difficulty, which is to complete 50 campaign or Spartan Ops missions. You'll earn additional progress for completions on higher difficulties. What the second part of the challenge description here means is if you complete a campaign level on easy difficulty, you'll earn 1 point towards your progression on this challenge, like you would with any other challenge where it's to complete X action some number of times. You'll always get 1 point by completing that action, but with this one, if you complete it on normal difficulty here, you'll actually get 2 points towards your progression on the challenge. If you complete it on heroic, you get 3 points towards your progression, and if you complete a mission on legendary, you get 4 points towards your progression. What this ends up meaning is this should really take you anywhere between 13 to 25 runs of the campaign to get this challenge complete. For me, I like to use the campaign level from Halo Reach called Nightfall, since you can run past a lot of the enemy encounters and you only have a handful of enemies you actually need to kill. Not even really kill, you can run past them as well, but it's safer just to kill them. Like the elite you assassinate at the very beginning of the level, the grunt on the plasma turret later on, and then the elite that's standing on the bridge right before the gate where you have the pylon. Those are really the only enemy encounters you need to get rid of, but that is up to you. I personally would recommend getting rid of them so they don't kind of ruin your run, especially if you're trying this on heroic or even on legendary. This level can be kind of risky on legendary because of the area where there is the grunt on the plasma turret. He can easily gun you down and also alert the rest of the Covenant in the area, and they will all swarm at you like a swarm of bees. Now, there are some other levels that also work for this challenge guide that I'm not showing in this challenge guide, but I will also link you in the top right corner to some of my other challenge guides where I used those specific levels to complete other challenges. One of them being the challenge Long Distance Relationship, where I used the Halo 2 level Outskirts, since there is a grenade jump you can do early on to bypass most of the level and then easily get to the Warthog and Ghost part at the very end of the level. Another challenge guide I like to use for this is, or reference for this I should say, is Battle Hardened, which is to complete 2 campaign levels on legendary difficulty, which in that guide I use the campaign level from Halo 3 Floodgate, since it's probably one of the easiest legendary levels to do since you're only fighting Flood, and a lot of them can easily be headshot, being the human and brute combat forms. The elite combat forms in the pure forms are a little bit more difficult, but even then they're still kind of easy to take down on legendary. Another guide I'm going to reference here is my guide for urban warfare, which is to complete 3 levels in urban environments, and I used the Halo 3 ODST campaign mission Tayari Plaza. That is another very quick campaign level that I like to do on normal and heroic difficulty for this challenge as well. And then finally in Halo 4 Heroic Fireflight, that guide I used the campaign level Shutdown using the infamous Pelican glitch. I shouldn't even say Pelican glitch, it's more so the Pelican skip, where you can actually drive the Pelican straight to the third and final room on the level and just take your jetpack, fly up into the tower, and play the rest of the level like you would normally. All of these levels that I'm referencing here and these guides I'm referencing will work out really well for this challenge. They're all great levels to use. I actually ran through all of them to make sure they all would work for this, and all of them do, obviously, since they are playable campaign levels. The only campaign levels that don't work for this challenge, obviously, are the cutscene levels and some of the levels where it only is the tutorial, like, for example, in Halo 2, the level Armory. That will not count towards this challenge, and neither will Lone Wolves from Halo Reach, if I recall correctly. You can see here I'm waiting on the bridge for this elite to finally move out of the way. Sometimes he'll stand here. You may have to wait a few seconds for him to go and walk behind the crate where he's not viewing you at all. Then just go behind him, give him a nice melee to the back. Don't do the assassination animation on him because that will alert the sleeping grunts and then also the rest of the Covenant in this little encampment. And once these grunts have now been punched out, go get into the forklift here, drive up over next to the gate, and you're going to turn the forklift on its side to where when you get out of the forklift, you'll actually get wedged through the seam in the gate. You can see there I was a little bit too far forward. Now I go a little bit too far backwards. This time I actually get closely lined up. It didn't go through completely. Then I finally get it lined up, and there you go. After that, just run to the very end of the level, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.